Action News, Delaware Valley's leading news program, with Jim Gardner.
This is the way it looked late tonight in Wyncote, Montgomery County. Flames erupted at the Church Road condominiums at 1600 Church Road. The flames shot through the roof of the three-story structure, and it wasn't long before authorities called for 3 alarms. We have seen a number of people taken away on stretchers and many more carried away by their own tears. Friday night, the big story on Action News tonight is a fiery mess in this part of Montgomery County. And now let's take a look live, a live picture from Chopper 6. And as you can see, the flames are still finding their own corners and spots on the roof of this building. Firefighters are pouring tons of water on this blaze. Again, we have seen some people carried away on stretchers, and we're going to find out right now how many people we know are hurt, or at least we have been told are hurt. But you can see this fire is nowhere near extinguished. Something is fueling the flames right on the roof of this 3-story structure. Action News reporter Dan Cuellar is now live at the scene. Dan, what can you tell us?
Well, Jim, there have been a number of rescues and a number of injuries, but I am told they are none life-threatening. Now, the fire broke out just before 10 from one of the condos on the 3rd floor. As soon as firefighters arrived, they called a second alarm and noticed that there were some people trapped on their 3rd floor balconies. They began using ladders to rescue them. We saw one woman being carried away on a stretcher with both her legs burned. We are learning tonight that at least 4 people have been injured, at least 2 of them now hospitalized at Abington. The fire presently again is at 3 alarms and has not been contained, but firefighters appear to be making considerable progress. There are a number of fire companies here from surrounding communities on the scene, helping to bring the fire under control. Meanwhile, we spoke with a number of residents, including one woman who was among those rescued.
I was trapped, and they had a firefighter come in and walk me through the smoke cloudy hallway.
Oh my God, must have been a horror.
It's horrible.
The alarm goes off almost every week, so nobody pays any attention to it.
That's true.
Really?
Every week.
Every other week.
And this time it was for real?
It was for
This
real.
time it was for real, and initially only 3 people left.
I was laying in my bed asleep, and I mean, before you know it, I hear the fire alarm. It goes off here all the time.
Yeah.
But before you know it, I'm turned over my bed, and next thing you know, I hear all this commotion outside from the fire department, and I just got dressed and came outside.
Now, I'm being told by officials that as many as 40 condo units have been affected. The Philadelphia Red Cross is on the scene, and with us now is the CEO for the Philadelphia Red Cross, Renee Cardwell-Hughes. What can you tell us, Ms. Hughes, about what's going on, what you guys are doing?
Well, we've had to determine that it's necessary to open a shelter. We'll be opening a shelter at Cheltenham High School. It will be pet-friendly, and all of these families that need some place to stay will go to the shelter where we'll have food and cots and things for their comfort and care.
Have you determined how many people now are you talking about?
Well, we know it's 50 units, so it's a large situation.
50 units now. Okay.
50 units are infected now. We just don't know. It continues to grow as they try to put the fire out, but we don't know yet how many people, so we're setting up for more than 100.
All right, Ms. Hughes, good luck with your efforts tonight. Again, now you hear Ms. Hughes tell us that it's now 50 units that are affected by this blaze, and again, 4 people have been injured, none life-threatening, but 2 of them are in the hospital tonight at Abington. We're live here in the Wyncote section of Cheltenham Township. I'm Dan Cuellar, Channel 6 Action News.
Dan, you say 50 units are affected by the blaze. We can safely assume the entire building has been evacuated. And perhaps other units,
yes, Jim,
perhaps
has.
other buildings in the complex as well.
Yes, they have, Jim, and we have seen those efforts tonight, and we have seen the firefighters and the police telling residents to move out of the area because they don't know what could happen with this fire. You could have an explosion. Many things could happen. There's many dangers lurking in blazes of this size. So they have evacuated many residents from the home, but you heard Ms. Hughes say that at least 100 residents will have to be put in a shelter tonight.
Dan Cuellar reporting from the scene. And Dan, we can safely assume we'll be coming back to you a number of times throughout this broadcast. As we continue to follow developments from Wyncote, we have video and photographs of the fire on 6abc.com. And remember, if you see news happen in your neighborhood, you can upload photographs on our website or email to send it at 6abc.com.